Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. Airpeace continues to make waves in Nigeria's aviation industry, and this time it's with a milestone that captured national attention. The airline recently launched its Abuja-London Heathrow route, becoming the first indigenous carrier to secure such a prestigious international connection. This expansion not only strengthens Airpeace's growing global footprint, but also marks a proud moment for Nigeria's aviation sector. So joining us on today's show, a special feature is the chairman and CEO of Airpeace, Mr. Allen Onyema, to discuss. Please, let's go.
Very well deserved.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We're going to be discussing the significance of this achievement, what it means for travelers and the industry, and how Airpeace is positioning itself as a major player on the global stage. So welcome to the show once again, sir. We're excited to have you.
Good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Airpeace has recently made history. I think I took the story and I was like, I even called out the Minister of Aviation that Festus Keyamo is
proudest minister.
He's impressing. He's been impressive, you know. And how significant is this milestone, for you? How significant is it for the Nigerian aviation industry at large?
Well, thank you for having me here, and I have to, give gratitude, glory, and honor to God Almighty for everything, first of all. And let me pay compliments to our president who made it happen. Airpeace applied to go to London 7 years ago or 8 years ago, and it never happened. So I'm not a sycophant, and you all know that I'm not afraid of anybody. So when I say something, I mean it with my full chest. It's not about sycophancy. And I continue saying it, no matter whose ox is God, I don't give a damn. Without the disposition of this president towards indigenous investments, this couldn't have happened. Mr. President gave Keyamo a marching order, and the young minister never relented one bit in making sure that the mandate of Mr. President was carried out to the letter. Why didn't we get it 8 years ago? I applied 8 years ago to go to London. I bought the planes. We had everything. So why did it happen so quickly in succession? We got London Gatwick. Heathrow was seeming impossible. The presidency did it. We got Heathrow. Besides that, we also got Gatwick again for Abuja. So this is the first time a Nigerian carrier will be, debuting into both most powerful air corridors in the United Kingdom. It's the first time. So we are doing both Lagos, London, Gatwick, Delhi, Abuja, London, Delhi, through Heathrow and Gatwick also. Some days Gatwick, some days Heathrow. So we give choices to people. The significance of this whole thing is you are creating more jobs. You're lowering the fares for our people.
So
if people bought before now $13,000 business class, and Airpeace brought it down to $3,000 because Airpeace belongs to Nigerians. It's about patriotism. We are not looking at money. It's about money. If I had put about $8,000, people would say, oh, it's cheaper, and they'll still buy. But I knew that I could cut the cost if I do $3,000 for my people, and that's what we're doing. This is when a government and the private sector are working together. And when the government is very sincere towards developing the private sector, because without the private sector, no country develops. It's a private sector that runs the aspirations and the visions of any government anywhere in the world. What we've been having is, most presidents will want to succeed, but it's the appointees of government that frustrate them. I remember the late Buhari, what he told me when I went to meet him, may so rest in peace. A gentleman, he was very, very interested in having Airpeace do things. I may so rest in peace. But who were the people now going to carry it out? That's another thing. In this case, Keyamo is everywhere, trying to do things, make sure the mandate of Mr. President is carried out. So if I start talking about the significance today, we won't leave here.
let me interrupt you. So you talked about applying 8 years ago. And can you walk us through what it took logistically or diplomatically to secure the Heathrow slot, which is known as one of the toughest airspace to access?
Yeah, there's what we call international aeropolitics. Somehow it's dirty also. Every country tries to protect its own. And there's nothing wrong there. There's nothing wrong there. So now we have a president who not only gives you the marching orders, but watches over you and makes sure that these things are implemented. So it was a lot of diplomatic hurdle. At the time, it led into threats came in at the time. Like, if you don't do this for our carrier airpiece, we can do this to your own whatever. Then, of course, you need to get TCO, the Tech Country Operators Permit. So even if the government smoothens everything for you, you as an airline must be qualified to go into that airspace. They will have to come and audit you. Europe will audit you. Britain will audit you. If you don't pass that audit, it's not the fault of anybody anymore. So they were invited. They audited APs. They gave a validated APs, 100%. And our safety records are so much.
Okay, so many Nigerians have described this as a national win. How does APs see its role in representing the country internationally?
Well, we see it even as a privilege that your country presented you in the first place. That the federal government said, you represent us here. That's a welcome privilege in the first place. It's not a right.
Yeah.
It's not a right. And for our people, 95% of Nigerians are so happy with APs. You don't expect everybody not to be happy with you. 95% of the people are very happy with us. And it's a thing of pride, national pride for us. It's no longer APs. It's Nigeria now we're talking about. APs belongs to Nigeria, and Nigerians own APs. It's not just Alan Oyema and family. If it's about me, if I sell one of the aircraft, the money I will make, maybe my children will not work again. I'll just go to one island and rest. But when you look at the faces of thousands of people, you created a platform for them to feed themselves and their families. That is what motivates us in the family. Not about money, because in aviation, it's a thin line between success and failure. The margins are because everything is in dollar. Everything is you can take off and a bird hits your engine. That is it. If it is a 777 engine that is kaput, you're talking about over $20 million.
Wow.
If it is for one engine, if it is these are brand new E2 Embraer, that's $17 million.
Wow.
Then all those 73, the older ones, the 737, you talk about $3 million, $4 million, or E145, about $2 million. How much have you made for that day? And these things happen constantly.
Yeah.
So can you share with us a bit about Airpeace growth and scaling? Because that is very evident. How would you say it aligns or is in tangent with the government's efforts to really strengthen local aviation?
Yeah, you see, first of all, it's a capital-intensive industry. Make no decision about it. Make no mistake about it. It's a capital-intensive industry, but the banks are there. You need to have financial discipline and financial integrity for the banks to be with you. It's not that I kept some billions somewhere and every time it's my money, No, sometimes we go to the banks to borrow. Nigerian banks before APIS, we are not lending money anymore to airlines because of not so good incidents of the past where people borrowed money and they never paid and they packed up. But Fidelity Bank reposed a lot of confidence in us. We borrowed
we know of that relationship.
We borrowed from the first day because of my antecedents, other businesses I was doing before, and banking with them. So they were reluctant, but they said, but this is Alan. Instead Alan will do anything wrong, you rather not even take the money. So I was the one that suggested to them, listen to this, it's very important for every business to grow. You need to give your financier or your bank some comfort also. The problem we have in Nigeria is that some people take bank money and they think it's nobody's money. No, it's somebody's money. So what we did with Fidelity was that I suggested, I was one, not them, to create a sinking fund. For example, if my repayment is 100 million every month, 100 million naira, I told Fidelity, you know what? Let's create a sinking fund. I will never have control over that fund. It's in our name, Airpeace, but we don't have control over it. I want at the end of every business day, let 10 million naira go into that. I'm just giving you an example.
Yeah.
So we created it. As I sit down here, I don't know where my loans are paid. I don't feel any pain.
The structure.
Yes, the structure is there. So at the end of every day, maybe 10 million goes in. But remember, I'm only going to pay back 100 million every month. But at the end of the month, I have 300 million. They will take the 100 million. You still have 10 times 30, that extra 200 million remaining in the account.
For 2 months ahead.
I don't even, no, I don't even touch it. We don't touch it. We continue doing that. Maybe I borrowed 2 billion. At the end of the year, I've paid 100 times 12, that is 1.2. But I still have 2.4
Yes.
in the account.
Which means you can expand even further.
I'll now call Fidelity and say, you know what? Because of this interest rate, I don't want again. Take your remaining 800 million, and I'll take my 1.6 billion. I'll go and buy another plane. I'll buy it with my own money now. The next one, I come again, I borrow. I continue doing it. That's
This
why.
is business strategy. This is business
Masterclass. Take note. Business masterclass.
We'll take
No,
it nice.
I'm saying it to the whole world. The whole world is watching me. I'm not lying. If I'm lying, the books are there.
And it helps with negotiation. And somebody is probably going to use this as a negotiating tool to get
secure
Yeah,
loan
the books are there. Fidelity keyed into us when nobody believed.
But,
and when they started seeing it happen,
Uh-huh.
they got more interested.
And supported
This is the
you
growth of Airpeace you're talking about. That is why we've bought over almost 40 planes today. Then we have over 26 planes on order, brand
Fantastic.
new. Coming in.
Congratulations. We'll take a quick break,
Very nice.
a commercial break. When we return, we continue with this conversation. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.